guys, David Cherwak here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a single inward lunar flip and multiple inward lunar flips, and this tutorial was suggested by Casper Gasior. Sorry if I said that wrong, but yeah, here is an example of the trick. A single inward lunar flip and a double inward lunar flip. Alright, so there was an example of a single inward lunar lighthouse flip or inward lunar flip and a double. So I've been doing a lot of lunar tricks tutorials lately, and like I said, in all of those you're going to want a good canal with a good lunar balance. So especially with this, when you're doing inward lunar flips, you're going to want a canal with a good lunar balance. So make sure you have that. And I did an inward lunar tutorial last week, so if you still don't know how to pull up to inward lunar, make sure to go check that out. But if you've gotten good at the inward lunar and you want to step up your game a little bit and move on to the inward lunar flip or the double, here is a tutorial on how to do it. So obviously you're going to pull up to inward lunar, and you're going to want to be really comfortable with inward lunar, because when you flip it, you have to be really comfortable with the balance, being able to land it back on inward lunar. So make sure you're really comfortable with the balance. If you just learnt inward lunars, maybe try them for a bit longer and just get really consistent with the pull up to inward lunar and being able to balance it there. So once you get consistent with that, you can start doing the trick. And I'm going to be going over the single inward lunar flip first. So what you're going to do, you're going to have it in a normal inward lunar position, and basically it's like a normal lunar flip. Like with a normal lunar flip, you push out forward, but with this, you're just going to do the opposite and pull backwards. So you're going to be doing a motion like this with the tama, and as you do that, you're going to give it a little push, nothing too hard. Kind of, when you're first doing this, you're going to want to kind of do it slow, like that, so it's super easy for you to catch it on lunar. You don't want to be doing it fast so that it's got a lot of momentum in the rotation. So yeah, when you're learning, make sure to do it slow so it's easy to spot it and land it back on inward lunar. So not a super hard push, just a light push back like that, and it's gonna spin around and you're gonna want to spot it. And this is kind of like a pull-up inward lunar. Like I said in that last tutorial, you're gonna want to kind of let it curl over as you cushion it. So it's the same with a inward lunar flip. You're gonna flip it, and as it comes, you're gonna kind of support it and let it curl over. And always make sure to bend your knees to cushion and support it. So just do this. And yeah, that's practically it for a single inward lunar flip. Just remember to do it slow at first, so it's super easy for you to spot the big cup like that. So that will definitely help. And make sure you have your flips really clean. So don't be flipping it all random all over the place, say like a tray or something like that. Just flip it straight and clean, and it shouldn't be too hard. Just remember those tips. But now let's move on to a double or just multiple inward lunar flips. So obviously, if you're gonna try double, you're gonna want to know the normal inward lunar flip and be super comfortable with it, because it's kind of a weird feeling flipping it that way. It's like an inward lighthouse flip. When I learned those, it was kind of a weird feeling flipping it inward. So make sure you're super comfortable with the inward motion and you're pretty consistent at your inward lunar flips. And once you have that, you can start trying double. Basically with double, all it is it's just more flip. So you're gonna bend your knees more and you're gonna push back even harder. and just practice being able to do double. When you're doing this one, obviously it's going to be flipping faster than a single, so it's going to be a lot harder to kind of track the big cup and know when to land. But you want to try your best to track it, and you can try to flip this slow. Like if you go bend your knees and you flip it super high, that will help you be able to track the big cup easier. But it's not too different, it's just a lot more momentum, and it's going to take a lot more cushioning to actually land it on inward lunar. So as you can see there, it takes a lot more knees like that. I kind of hit my finger, but just a lot more push, and it's the same principles as a single, but it's just more of everything. Same steps, just more. So that's practically it for multiple. I'm not gonna be going over triple because that's kind of hard. Triple, it's like really hard to, for me at least, it's really hard to get a fast enough flip. So I won't be going over that, but that's kind of how to do a double inward lunar flip, and then obviously the single. So yeah, that's basically it for the tutorial. Just remember, a double is just more of everything. It's the same as a single, just more. So just remember that, and hopefully this tutorial helped. If it did, make sure to leave a like. Leave your tutorial suggestions for next week down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.